So fat, man.
Wait a minute. They let you out of rehab again? Again.
We follow the 12 steps.
Step 1, admit you have a problem. Step 2, he can't walk that far.
Either one of us can.
Well, unfortunately for all of you, I hurt my back on Saturday morning, which means I watched Clash in Paris in pain. Let's talk about that.
Join the fucking club.
I was going to say,
as I'm about ready to.
Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is Fatman.
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. First of all, let's get pleasantries out of the way.
Yeah,
Ladies
fuck
and
you,
gentlemen.
Heavy G.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, the only gold medalist on the wrestling show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Shark. Mr. Heavy G is with us.
Hey, how are we all doing this evening? Hopefully we'll find out what happened to your back there, Sleazy.
Oh, yeah. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. I did yard work.
Wow.
That's it. I did so much as I breathed a little heavier than I normally did, and that was the end of that.
Took one good heavy deep breath and they were at the back.
Yeah, it was so that's basically what happened. That's the short of the long of it. But yeah, I was moving stuff around, and you forget that when you're 40 plus now, you can't do as much as you wow. Yeah, you can't do as what you used to think you can be able to do when you're
plus. Let me know when you hit 50.
Right? He's 70 over there in a 30 or 40 person.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so spoiler, I'm still in a lot of pain, so
And here's the funny thing. His yard is not that big.
It's not.
No.
It's not big at all.
No. There's 2 new bushes, but they're burning bushes.
Nice.
That was my wife's pick. She wanted to have burning bushes.
Is it in the front?
Yeah. We took out 2 and put 2 new in.
The big window in the front.
Yeah.
Wiggles window.
Yeah. So she can now see again. Kind of. But yeah, so I watched Clash in Paris in pain. I'm currently in pain. So this review should be very positive.
Lower back pain sucks. I've been dealing with it for years and currently going to physical therapy for it. So yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. So
anyone watch the pre-show?
Oh, fuck you. Suck my dick.
There was no matches on the pre-show. Unlike another company who likes to run 40 matches on the pre-show. So
we'll get to that later.
Okay, we will. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, we sure as hell will.
Show opens with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. 22 minutes and 5 seconds. John Catton gave this 3 1/4. I'm going to start with Heavy G.
I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was a pretty good match to open the show with. Is it me or is Bronson Reed probably one of the best big men in the game right now? I mean, him and Fatu. I mean, Jacob Fatu. I mean, unbelievable. The ending. I thought the ending was good. The whole match was good. The whole story with them choking out Heyman at the end, but I kind of knew I mean, you know that with him going to a movie, you knew something was going to happen for him to get laid out. But my gosh, Braun Breaker, that last spear, he was like a missile when he was running down that ramp. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, just they have chemistry. I mean, just the whole match was good, other than other matches that happened later on the card. I thought it was a great opener. 4 stars.
Sleazy.
Control C, Control V. Literally everything
Copy paste.
that Heavy G just said. Like it was a great way to write Reigns off the show. He wins, but they get their heat back, which I was okay with. I think that I'm going to say something controversial. I think that Roman Reigns should no longer do the spear. Well, Breaker's still using it.
I agree with that, and I don't think Jey Uso should be using a spear either.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, Jey Uso's spear is horrible.
It's one thing to use it as a, like, there are people out there that use like the Samoan drop. Multiple people use the Samoan drop. That's fine. Multiple people use a sling blade. You know, but when you're talking about finishers, one person should be using that finisher. And of all the people that are currently in WWE that should be using it, that has the most impact, it's Braun.
Yeah.
So that being said, I don't know what you do with Reigns. Do you give him another move? Maybe that should have been when he comes back from being stretchered out. Maybe he goes home and learns a new move.
Yep.
He could use a power bomb.
The problem with power bombs is that they've been kind of overdone.
Yep.
And well, technically, also doesn't Gunther finish people with a power bomb?
Sometimes, yeah.
So it's like, although he's a special case in my opinion, but
he has the choke. He has the guillotine.
Yeah. He could just start.
And with his side, he could just start choking people out. I mean, like, it's almost like, Angle had the angle slam, but with him, he could always, he always had that the ankle lock. So I mean, he could use that guillotine, and he's taken down a lot of people with that.
Yeah.
Maybe this went a little too long. I felt every bit of these 22 minutes, in my opinion. Like, I gave it 3.5. I still really liked it. I was just like, this felt like it went forever to me. And it just, the pacing of the match, I'm like, it was solid. It just, to me, it was just like, oh God, like this. I don't know. Like, I liked the action. I was just like, man, this seems like it's going forever.
Yeah.
But no, I really liked it. Post-match beatdown was well done. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I see the tsunami as well. He was on the backboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
Love them.
You fucking kidding me?
Was I not supposed to say that?
No, the Red Sox are up 5-1, and Crochet just gave up 6 fucking runs. It's 7-5. WWE Tag Team Championship. The Wyatt 6 versus the Street Profits. 13 minutes and 10 seconds. John Cann gave this 3.5 stars. Ryan, you're the oh, wait. I'll start. I thought this was a great match. I thought this is where the Street Profits were going to implode, but it didn't happen. So that was interesting. I think the right kids died anyway, but I thought this was a great match. I gave it the Deets 3 3/4. Really enjoyed it. For being the second shortest match on the show by 3 seconds. Let's go to Heavy G.
You overrating piece of shit.
Wow.
I gave it 2.5.
Oh, fuck you. You underrating piece of shit. I hope you step on a fucking Lego.
I guess for me, catching it every now and then again. I didn't know which team was the face, which was the heel. It just seemed like my notes here. I said it was like a Ferrari engine, but it was misfiring. It just seemed disjointed, and again, another popular tag team, the Street Profits, gonna implode, and all. Then they don't, and it's like the whole freaking Fraxium thing. It just gets to me. It got old, and like I said, to me, I just wasn't feeling the match. 2.5.
I mean, they're really high on Montez Ford. I mean,
Here's
They've
a
always
question.
been.
Yeah, I mean,
if what I can't remember who got hurt. I think it was Ford who got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, they would have broken up months ago.
yeah.
So,
Do we see a BFAB Dawkins Ford Belair feud in the future?
I mean, maybe. I wouldn't say right off the bat
I wouldn't say no, not off. I'm not saying like next week, but
because they're kind of already doing that, which we'll talk about later on.
yes, exactly.
But,
So yeah.
But all right, Sleazy.
I actually agree with Heavy G, and
Underrated piece of shit. Hope you step on a Lego.
the entire finish sequence was terrible, in my opinion. It just felt like that we're. I like Joe Gacy. I like Dexter Loomis. I like the Wyatt Six as a whole, but it just felt like nobody was on the same page in a lot of it. The hot tag was kind of like, who cares? Like that the hot tag segment was just terrible. Because you've basically got this cutoff coming and you're doing a hope spot, but the hope spot between the first part of the hot tag and the second was like 15, 20 seconds, maybe 30. It was just like one half of a move. It was terrible. Stuff like that. It was just like little small stuff that I just didn't really like. And then the whole Sister Abigail thing. Really, they already look like shit. So they can't even win. It just, I don't know, man. It was an okay match for a house show.
Like I said, there was so much potential there, and it just seemed like they were just misfiring.
Yeah.
To me, that's all it was.
I like both teams, and that's what's kind of surprising about all of this is I like both teams. I think they both have a lot to give when it comes into the ring. It just didn't feel right. So,
Which Ryan was here because I know he would 100% back me up.
Possibly, I'm not saying it was like terrible.
Here we go. WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch defends against Nikki Bella. 13 minutes and 7 seconds. Canton gave this the Mike Sanders. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
I was not as kind as Mr. Canton. When you miss a disaster kick,
tied it
by 25,000 feet.
Did you see what I put in the chat? I said, I see Nikki Bella hasn't lost her touch. She does that like every fucking match now. I don't whatever. It's fucking
just everything about this. The corner spot, whiffing stomps, the disaster kick. Nobody cared. There was a point in the match where Nikki reversed. Was it manhandle slam or was it one of the disarmers? Where it was supposed to be this big moment of the match where she got out of something. It might have been one of the. I can't remember which one it was because
disarmer.
It was disarmer. Yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be this huge moment of her getting her comeback, and the crowd was silent in Paris.
Was it
the only time the whole 2 shows?
Yes.
The crowd was just like, ugh.
How long was this again?
13 minutes and 7 seconds.
It did not feel like that. It felt like 30 minutes of hell.
Really?
It did.
I had one word written down. Well, I have multiple words written down, but one word. I said, okay, give a star rating first.
Half star.
Oh, okay. I wasn't that fucking mean.
This was terrible. Anybody who thinks this is more than a half star is an idiot.
Well, I'm an idiot then. Rushed. This match felt rushed.
No, it's just Nikki Bella doesn't know how to work.
Which is why I say it felt rushed, because she was getting up too quickly from spots. Becky, you could tell, was trying to slow her down. And Nikki just kept going and going and going. And it's just like, you can tell. I give it 1 star. But you can tell Becky was trying to slow Nikki Bella down.
You overrating piece of shit.
Hey, at least I
hope you step on a Lego.
Hope you know. I mean, whatever. The tag match was more than a fucking show. Whatever. I rate this 1 star. Oh my god, I'm overrating. But
I love how he bitches about the fact that the 1 star is too much for us.
Because I'm like, really? I can tell you this. This was better than Becky versus Lyra at SummerSlam. I can tell you that right off the bat.
It absolutely was not.
This match,
not even close.
This match
not even close.
Made fucking sense. Anyway.
That one didn't make sense, and it was still a better match than this.
Wrong. Anyway.
Absolutely incorrect.
It was rushed, and it felt rushed because it was rushed. Nikki Bella did not slow down, which caused all the fucking fuck-ups in the match. It was all 100% Nikki Bella.
She's a Hall of Famer!
Because she sucked fucking John Cena's dick. Good for her.
Well, thank God talent isn't sexually transmitted.
How about it?
Definitely isn't. Just like Asian. I guess being Asian is, I think.
Could be.
I'll look into it.
All right, Heavy G, rated a dud.
I'm with Sleazy. Control C, Control V. Like he said. I mean, you could have dipped Nikki Bella in WD-40 and sprayed it with 2 cans of Rust-Oleum and she'd still have been rusty. It was horrible. The disaster kick, which Lynch sold, by the way.
No, she did not.
She jumped on her. At least she jumped on her. She pulled back and jumped.
Lynch was going to sell it and then realized she was going to back up like this, and then she shook her head like, no, fuck that. And then jumped on her.
And then the whole the I don't know what you call it, where they both like grab and they both start punching.
Mm-hmm.
That looked fucking horrible. It just looked like a slap fest, like she was doing the windmill. It was just bad, just horrible. You and I usually aren't on kilter like this, Sleazy. I'm impressed.
It's the pain.
Well, here's the thing.
Thanks.
There is a bit. Sleazy's always wrong. So, I mean.
That's okay. I'll be wrong with this, Sleazy.
Thank you. I appreciate
Good old-fashioned Donnybrook. Sheamus versus Rusev. 20 minutes and 8 seconds. Fuck, I forgot to write down Canton star rating. I'll get it for I'll have Sleazy start.
Okay, we've seen this match.
Oh, I know. It's 4 stars. He gave it 4 stars.
Okay. We've seen this match multiple times. The thing is that we kind of needed this match because what has Rusev been doing?
Dun, 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 dun. Bam!
I mean, yeah. So to go back to the well with Sheamus, you know you're going to get a decent match at minimum. And I thought this was a good way to get Rusev over. In maybe I'll throw this here. Maybe it was a rebound from how bad the previous match was that I gave this 3.5. Maybe this wasn't as good as I was expecting. I don't know. I thought it was a good time for me. I liked what they did. I liked what they brought to it. Once again, the two of them beat the fuck out of each other. And I appreciate that more than anything else. I actually like the finish a lot. I think he's done that finish before, but I don't think he's done it in WWE before.
No, I think it was more in AEW where he did the full
with the pipe. Yeah.
I agree with you, Sleazy.
Get off my lawn.
Sorry. If I was on your lawn, your back wouldn't have hurt.
Well, okay, talk about
Right?
it. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
I give it 4 stars. I mean, the setup was kind of corny with the picture of Sheamus in the frame and everything else. But other than that, everything you wanted in this type of match, the finisher with this broken shillelagh was just, I mean, it was brutal. The right kid died. Although the beginning of the beginning of the match where they did that falling out of the rope spot, that was pretty. But other than that, I really like the match. Like I said, 4 stars.
Big meaty men slapping meat with weapons.
Yes.
4 stars. I give it 4 stars. Thought it was great. Right kid died. The white. One thing that irritated me was that Sheamus put Rusev through the table with white noise, and Rusev's up first.
Yeah, that always gets to me.
So
But
I'm like, oh yeah, okay, but yeah, okay. Logan Paul versus nobody. 26 minutes and 20 seconds. Canton gave this. It's John Cena, by the way, if you get the joke.
if we don't, then what the fuck are you watching us for?
Yeah, but
Ken gave this 4.5 stars. What was it missing? I agree. 4.5 stars. Absolutely fucking great match. Match of the night. They did not leave that fucking ring. They did not go outside once, which shocked me. That shocked me. That proves that Logan Paul can fucking go. And I see dickheads online fucking going, Logan Paul doesn't know how to fucking wrestle, and this match fucking proved it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This match proved he could wrestle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what was it missing?
The referee, I guess AEW left their fucking referee crack in Europe or something, because Logan Paul did a pin. Well, he was literally his foot on Cena, hand on the rope. The referee goes down, counts it. Cena kicks out. Logan Paul still has his fucking arm on the fucking rope. Ref gets up, walks away. It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. And there was a couple things with the ref that kind of irritated me again, but no, fucking absolutely fucking great match. Sleazy.
Wow. 4.5 stars, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I gave it 3.5. And the reason why, fuck your finish. That's my only real major complaint. There were a lot of smaller things that I was kind of like, I didn't like it, but it was fine. I don't understand the hate. I agree with you. A lot of people have been like, yeah, this proves that Logan Paul can't go. And if anything, the only thing it proves is that Logan Paul doesn't have enough experience in the ring to run nearly a 30-minute match back one-on-one. That's the only thing this does. Because it was like 26, 27 minutes or something.
26-20.
Yeah. So I would say he just needs more experience on finding other things to do. But other than that, I thought it was fine. I won't go like, oh my God, it was amazing, but it was good.
Heavy G.
I gave it 4 stars, and it was for me, my first thing is we need to have Logan full time. I mean, my gosh. I mean, he is, for as little matches as he's had, he is phenomenal there. And like you said, he just has to do those little things in between move sets. I think he'll be phenomenal. My problem is, like Sleazy said, fuck your finish. I mean, there was a zigzag.
That's not his finish.
I'll let
It
that
is
one go.
the Angel's wings.
Not his finish.
Doesn't matter. It's a finish.
No, it does matter. I will pull the Ryan on this bit. It
Oh,
does
here we
matter
go.
because it's not his finish. So I do a clothesline. That's the Rainmaker. Oh, that's a fuck your finish?
First of all, no, a clothesline is not the Rainmaker.
Yeah, clothesline.
Fuck you. Suck
just
my
saying.
dick
I'm
right now.
just saying.
On my dick right now.
No, and then
Let me break out the fucking microscope then.
let's see. And then Cena did the end of days.
Not his finish. Not a finisher.
Did the code red.
He's been doing the code red for years. Okay, that's still
Styles Clash.
not his finish. You know what's funny about that though?
What's
I got an ESPN alert that's at work saying John Cena put away Logan Paul with the Styles Clash.
No, he didn't.
Well, I'm at work. I watched this after I got out of work, and I'm like, I see the Styles Clash. I'm like, oh, he's gonna beat him with the Styles Clash. I'm like, okay, so that means Cena Styles next, I guess. And then he kicks out. I'm like, wait, does he hit him with another one? And then he hits him with the AA, and I'm like,
He hit him with what? 4 AAs.
no, it was 2.
He
Three.
escaped a bunch of them, but
He
yeah, there
escaped
was
a bunch.
3 AAs.
Yeah, and then Paul didn't win with his
Yeah,
Paul
so
from
there's
above.
you have gripes with fuck your finish, but you're naming off the wrong ones. So
To me, it's still a finisher.
it's not though. You can't. Okay, so when the Young Bucks do a super kick 40 times in the match, is a fuck your finish? That's a better example than the Rainmaker. You're wrong. You're wrong. No. He's wrong. He's not making a good argument there.
Because they've never used the super kick as their finish, though.
Neither. Cena's never used the fucking
But
Styles
see-
Clash in his. He's never
but-
used the end of days. He's never used the Angel's Wings. What are
Okay.
you talking about here?
But it was someone.
Doesn't
else's-
matter. The super kick was Michael's finish.
No, it wasn't. The super kick
Was
was
Shawn Michaels' finisher.
not at first.
It doesn't matter if it was at first. It was his finisher from fucking 1993 until 2010.
If I'm not mistaken, he got that from Chris Adams.
It doesn't matter. Fatal 4-way for the world.
No. Come back here. Come back here. I will say this. While I mildly disagree with the fact that their finishes, it just, I believe it makes my point of they didn't know what else to do. Because you take a look at every single thing that they did and every single thing that Heavy G had put out there. Swiss Death was one of them.
Yes.
Buckshot Lariat.
Well, Logan Paul's been doing the buckshot lariat
Yeah.
for years.
But that's you could throw it in this
I
pile
also
because
look, they actually named Cesaro too.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I guess the point is
If Heavy G's gonna say what you're about ready to say, I would be all like, okay, fine. But if he's calling that fuck your finishes, he's wrong.
yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it fuck your finish, but I definitely would say that it reminds me of, it's like they tried to run back Cena Punk from Raw from many years ago, where it's like, oh my God, Cena did a pile driver or some shit.
Yeah.
It was just trying to do the shock factor of it.
What I think it was too is, besides the Angel's Wings, which was kind of weird, it was a callback to all of Cena's feuds that I don't think he's gonna have again. Like,
I would agree with that too.
He's not gonna face Ziggler. The Styles Clash may be different because he can still face Styles.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm expecting him to face Styles after Lesnar.
Yeah.
But
Do you think Styles is his last match a la The Undertaker?
I can see it. It would make sense.
I would love the thing that I would love more than anything else, and this is almost to the point where it's Brock Lesnar's scenario, is that if you want to retire somebody, Gunther. 100% Gunther. Because you've already given him the rub with fucking Goldberg being a dick.
Mhm.
Why not pass the torch to Gunther there?
That's
But
true.
the problem is, then you have Brock Lesnar syndrome, where the only person that, to that point, had beat The Undertaker in the streak was Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? He didn't need the rub. And Gunther, to his credit, I don't think needs the rub anymore. I think there's somebody else out there on the roster that would benefit more from retiring John Cena than Gunther. But in the same breath, we know he's done, win or lose, on the last match.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's kind of an odd,
Yeah.
like, he's almost certainly
The
going to
outcome
go.
doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a weird one. They should have. I hate saying it this way because then it fucks up what they were trying to do this year. But there should have been some sort of bit a la Flair, where it's like the next time you lose, it's over or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But now it's kind of like, okay,
Well, they promoted it because they want to sell tickets.
oh
This
yeah,
is Cena's
absolutely.
last time in Europe. See his last time in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I get why they did it. I'm just saying that it also takes away the luster of his last match, because the last match, no matter what happens, he's going to go, thank you. Even if he goes out on his back, it won't matter as much.
No.
Here's a question. It's an interesting thought, I should say. What about heel LA Knight?
I don't see it.
I'm not against it. I'm definitely not against it. I think LA Knight's kind of in an awkward position right now where there's too many mid-card baby faces. And if he goes heel, he would need a big win against somebody. And Cena would be a good one to give it to him.
Again, we already know the outcome of the last Cena match anyway. So I mean,
I'm not saying it would be the last Cena match. I would say it's one of.
Okay. All right. Fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins defends against CM Punk. Jey Uso, LA Knight, 24 minutes, 30 seconds. Kent gave this the deets, 3 3/4. Sleazy loves multi-man matches.
I do not. It was fine.
3 stars.
Hated the finish. I know people were like, "Oh, it's going to be Karrion Kross that helps him," and blah blah blah.
I never
Whatever.
thought that.
There are a lot of people that thought it was going to be Karrion Kross that came back.
Never thought that for once.
Yeah.
When oh, good. I'll say it when I'm going.
But anyway, so
Great, it's Becky Lynch. Cool. Like obvious. Otter is obvious. Whatever. I just don't like the fact it kind of causes an awkward situation, because now we're replaying and it already happened on Raw, where you've got Becky Lynch playing up the fact that, you're not going to hit me because I'm a girl and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, okay, cool. Now we're going to get a bunch of weeks of this bullshit.
Nope, next week.
Nope.
Whatever. The point is that you're still going to have her. You've got her in a spot where now she's going to be the least important character of an arc. And I don't think that's a good idea.
Becky, I disagree.
After this feud, there's no point in her being anywhere near this.
You talking about Becky?
Yes.
Well,
with Rollins. Like, yes, we know they're married and blah, 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 blah. But the reality is it's better for her to be separated from him in the group, because I think she can do better of putting over talent on her own rather than embroiled with feuds with the Visionaries. Does that make sense?
You're correct, which means I think she might drop the title to somebody. I'm not saying
Lyra Valkyria.
No.
Bailey?
She can't.
Yeah,
can't
Lyra.
drop
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Bailey?
Bailey will make sense. But
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying because after the feud, it's like, where do you go from here?
Mm-hmm.
I get it, and it's a valid question to ask, but
Like, we're doing this to set up AJ Lee coming back, right? That's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
So if she doesn't come back and AJ can't get medically cleared, which is very possible, I don't understand. I assume that if they're going down this road, one of two things is going to happen. Either they're bringing AJ Lee back, which I don't think AJ can do, or they're putting Bailey with CM Punk. Those are the only two options here, in my opinion.
according to
For 10 seconds, my back did not hurt.
Hey!
The current plan within WWE is for Punk and Lee to team up to take on Rollins and Lynch at WrestlePalooza, which is going head-to-head against All Out. It is all but confirmed that she will be returning to WWE's earliest Friday SmackDown in Chicago.
Who? AJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, when
Should have been Lita.
Well, on Raw, they're all like, after the whole slap, they're just all like, and Punk's like, where's SmackDown going to be next week? And Edinburgh's like, Chicago, and Punk got a big smile on his face and walked away.
Yep.
So
He said something very specific.
Oh yeah, he said, yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Raven.
Tremendous.
No. Raven. No? Okay. Never mind.
but
Never more.
never mind.
Aha.
I gave it 4 stars. I agree.
Well,
with
let me guess. Sleazy, what was your starting again?
3.
I liked it. Surprised when Uso super kicked them when they were trying to put Rollins to the table. That kind of like, interesting. But yeah, but I called it when Braun got ejected from the arena. I said, well, Lynch is going to get involved in here because they want to bring AJ Lee back, and Becky Lynch is going to somehow find her way in the match. And she comes out dressed like Usos with the hood on and everything else. So it's like, which I don't get why, because it's a non-DQ match. But oh well.
Don't even get me started on that.
But you called it because, and then the whole slapping, you can't touch me and all this other shit. It's like, can you make it more obvious? Then they'll probably swerve us, but to me, it's just more obvious.
So, to begin with, like, I knew the person in the hood was female. Honestly, I thought that was going to be AJ Lee. Fucking Punk over. Just the swerve. Just swerve's a swerve, bro. That no sense of rhyme or reason. But then I looked at the body type. I'm like, that's Becky.
Yeah. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. But, yeah. 4 stars. I really loved it too. I was surprised by the finish. I didn't mind the finish, to be honest. I didn't have an issue.
It was all right.
Punk taking the loss, I didn't think was going to happen, but it makes sense storyline wise. So, I mean, yeah, cool. I mean, it sets up AJ Lee to come back and sets up a feud there. And what's AJ when AJ Lee does come back after she's done with this? What does she do then?
It's a one-off.
It's a one-off. It's just like, to me, was Nikki a one-off?
No, she's been on TV every week. She was at Evolution.
Yeah, well, it's been a short run for her though.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not working one-off matches just cause.
Yeah.
She's being slotted into major-ish feuds for secondary titles that she can't even fucking hit a kick off of. But I don't know. We're just trying to get the nostalgia pop here, and we wanted to do this. Cool. If she's in the ring, okay. Here's my prediction, which means it's 100% wrong.
I was gonna say opposite way.
AJ Lee does come back. They do the tag match. She gets we do the tag match. She does no bumps. Like, she gets the hot tag. She works Becky over. They end the feud there, and that's it. And AJ gets her flowers and calls it a day. I don't see her actually working a one-on-one match. I don't see her actually working anything major in the tag match because I don't think she can physically compete anymore.
Why do you say that?
The entire point of her retiring was because of her neck. So, and she was very, very adamant, even as of a year or two ago, that she couldn't take bumps at all. So, and I like AJ. Don't get me wrong. I think when she was in the ring, nobody touched her. She didn't. She was absolutely one of one. And I think when she left, that was it. And her doing this match is literally nothing more than nostalgia.
I have another view of this.
Okay.
Because she doesn't have to take a bump, but does she get re-injured by them? Where she gets her flowers and everything else
To write her off,
which will then pour gasoline on already a big feud between Punk and Rollins.
I don't know, man. I think AJ and Big E should be a tag team now.
Oh, that's bad. Be the Hunchbacks.
Broken Neck Club. What's up?
BNC.
That came too easily off the tongue.
Sorry. All I thought was BSK, BNC.
It worked.
The Cervical Disc Society. There you go.
Yep. She says she has permanent damage of her cerebral spine, and the fulfillment of her goals led to the decision.
Yep.
I know stuff about that.
Couple of quick touch points here. Going back to last week, Forbidden Door on the scorecards, won by me.
Which we mentioned.
Thank you. Heat Wave was won by Fuck Al Barrett.
Which we mentioned.
Death Before Dishonor was won by Ryan, because fuck him. And tonight, Clash of Paris, by 1 point, beating fucking Heavy G, fucking Ryan. So, fuck Ryan.
I almost had it.
You're close. Very, very close.
Did anyone see what The Rock looked like at the Venice Film Festival?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Sickly. Let me.
No, he didn't look sickly to me. He lost weight for a movie role.
Lost 60 pounds.
Yeah, because he's going to star in the next
almost
film
Batista-esque.
The thing is that it's not healthy to keep that weight on forever.
I get that, but
like he's past 50 now.
But
I'm trying to find a picture of him. Okay, here. This might be a decent one. I think we'll go with this. This is care of Variety magazine. One moment, please. Share a tab. That's him on the Venice Film Festival carpet. I'll be honest with you. He just, I hate to say this, but he looks normal. You know what I mean? It's one of those times where it's like he's not jacked to the nines. He's not doing a jacked movie.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, let him enjoy an actual meal or two that isn't fucking broccoli, rice, and fucking boiled
breast.
chicken.
Yeah.
You know, give him that. You know, he's done a lot of work over the years.
By the way, the actress he was with, Emily Blunt, god damn, she's fucking gorgeous.
Yes.
AEW star Jay White has been sidelined for months due to hand injury that is likely healed by now. However, he's also dealing with a shoulder injury, which is recently decided to have repaired.
Might as well. If you're going to be out for a while.
He'll be out longer than initially anticipated. White's not competed in the ring since March. He will not be returning to AEW TV the rest of the year.
I feel like that I wouldn't be surprised if he was the person that takes the title off a Page.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah. I just have that feeling, you know.
So they moved Vicaire versus Io Sky to WrestlePalooza.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with. Oh, I should probably be putting up the news and rumors thing here.
Yes,
You know. We'll put it over here. So we're not blocking anybody. Put it down here. Actually, we'll put it over here. Actually, we'll put it above Heavy G. No, we'll put it over here. Why not?
He's just clicking
buttons. This is episode 440. So shout out to Excite Wrestling. For those who don't know, I'm not sure if everybody here. I know Fatman does, but Heavy G, do you know why 440 is so associated with Excite Wrestling?
Area code? I don't know.
What happened? Wow, this was like 6 or 7 years ago. We did a show at baseball stadium, and Moose had jokingly said there's got to be about 440 people there. It wasn't 440, but promoter's going to promote, you know. And it turned into a hilarious bit. Just everyone laughing about, oh my God, look at 440 people in this fucking thing. And it went from pissing Moose off to him just leaning into it. And ever since then, you know, Excite Wrestling 440. Johnny Moose, if you're watching this, still miss you, you know. Maybe I'll come up there one of these days. Who knows? The fuck knows? I don't know where I'll be. Maybe I'll pull my back again there.
There you
go. Yeah. Do we do thoughts on the show overall?
Oh, besides the women's match, I thought it was a fucking great show. The crowd was fucking
Shocker, European audience.
Yeah.
Gets people over. I will say that it felt a little long. 4 hours, 6 matches. I did watch it live straight through, though, to be fair. So if you were doing bell to bell, you missed.
Because I used this to did.
Yeah, well.
I went bell to bell.
Besides
the beatdown, I went bell to bell.
I'll say this, that you cut off maybe about a half hour of the show. It felt a little long, but otherwise
it was 3 hours and 35 minutes. I got done in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it was actually more than I thought. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
I started at 7:10 and I finished it at 9:20.
What the fuck? Okay. What else we got for news and rumors?
On the latest episode of Stephanie McMahon's podcast, What's the Story? She promoted Surfshark VPN as a way to watch WWE on Netflix, avoiding the boring commercials common with cable television. According to Fightful, At least one source at ESPN expressed dissatisfaction with the ad. However, the source noted that while they were not pleased, they did not believe it would become a significant issue. ESPN is obviously we know ESPN is set to do blah blah blah. So
Why is that the case? Where's Ryan when we need him?
right, but yeah, people are all like, "Oh, Stephanie McMahon doesn't even want you to pay $30 for ESPN." That's not what she said. She said Netflix for one, not ESPN. So there's that.
Well, Netflix is the reason why you'd get Surfshark to get the pay-per-views. That's the point.
For the international ones, yes.
Yeah. Well, that all of them, because it's all on Netflix. That's the point of this. That's why Ryan can get Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all the current pay-per-views.
So Ryan and I talked off the air, and he says Netflix really isn't that great with WWE content. The library, like they have it, but it's not all there.
I'm sure it's not, but that's at the point.
Significant. Well, I'm just saying. So
go ahead.
Well, no, we have to have Peacock, Netflix, ESPN to watch in America. All that stuff.
Well, at least as long as you have YouTube TV, you get ESPN for free, right?
Nope. Fuck you.
Are they going to keep all the library on Peacock?
So the deal has not been done yet. For right now, it's still on Peacock. NXT premium live events will be airing on Peacock.
So you're now splitting out NXT shows?
Yep.
Fuck me.
So NXT shows will be on Peacock, while the main roster shows will be on ESPN, and that's for multiple years. They came to.
That's
NBC,
a problem.
NBC Universal announced that I think a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so they're still holding on to the backlog, right?
I do believe so. I think. Don't quote me.
Okay, well, if they're holding on to the backlog, what happens at WrestlePalooza? It gets shown live on ESPN, but then doesn't it go to Peacock then?
Probably like a month later.
Is it a month later? Is it 2 weeks later? Is it a week later?
I would assume it's a month later. Like
is it never? Because it's not their content anymore.
I don't know.
It's odd.
Yeah, it's not. It'll be Disney's. It'll be on Disney, not NBC Universal.
Right.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a problem because now you're fracturing your ecosystem a bit.
Yeah.
So
again, WWE's library agreement ends at the end of this year with Peacock. They still got to negotiate that.
Okay, cool. What happens if it moves to someplace else? It's not going to ESPN.
It could.
It
could.
Very unlikely. Let me put it that way.
Very unlikely. I think it's going to fucking YouTube.
I think it's going to Netflix.
I don't think so.
Because Netflix would be the perfect medium for that.
Yep.
It would, but I think it's going to YouTube.
I think it's staying with Peacock, honestly.
What, on the YouTube channel? Like doing like
what TNA did years ago.
Ooh. I'm not against that, but what are they planning, like doing like the TNA Plus or whatever, or Impact Plus, but for YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That just means I have access to it again, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining about that. But it just feels awkward. Like once again, we're throwing content around.
Well, they're throwing content around because these companies are giving them billions of dollars to do it. So I don't blame WWE, but it's a pain in the ass for common man to have ESPN pay now for the library if it's going to YouTube, pay for Peacock for the NXT shows.
I mean, where's The Office nowadays?
Peacock.
Where was it for years?
I don't know.
Netflix. It was on Netflix for years.
Oh, that's right.
It was one of the reasons why Netflix blew up.
What was I going to say? To me, it makes sense because that way WWE will quote own the content, and they can put it on their YouTube channel, and then it doesn't have to be on ESPN or Peacock. They can go right to your YouTube channel.
So they'll go to another major company instead.
It will air live on ESPN, but then I'm thinking a month later it will be on there. That's what I'm thinking.
It just makes no sense.
Nope.
None of this makes any sense. But to be fair, this is you're absolutely right. They're getting money thrown at them.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they take it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying from the perspective of the end user, this is just one more symptom of a bigger problem of cable 2.0.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Where you got 5 different streaming services for 5 different reasons,
and
so you can find different things to watch.
And I came on this show and being all like, I can get this, and this, and it's basically it comes up either $10 cheaper to get all these streaming apps than YouTube TV. Well, I got YouTube TV because I don't have to load up a fucking 4 different apps. I can load up one app.
Yep.
So, would I get more content? Sure. I get a shit ton more content, but
It's an ease of use thing.
Yep.
But you still get locked out of shit. Like, are you watching the revival of King of the Hill? Probably not.
To be honest,
because it's on Hulu. You know, it was a Hulu original.
Oh, I thought it was on Paramount Plus. Well,
No,
it don't matter. But
yeah.
Well, anyway,
Then you got South Park, Paramount, and Comedy Central, and all that shit. You know, it's like it's so many different IPs bouncing around. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not a big King of the Hill fan, so I don't really.
Right. Oh, I'm not saying you were. It's just
you're giving an example. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm like, okay, I watch sports. I have the Red Sox game on right now. And Thursday, well, we're not doing the sports show tonight. We're doing it Thursday night. I will have the first NFL game of the year up here too.
You'll have that on. You'll have that on during
After Dark, because we are doing the sports show before After Dark.
Wait a sec. What channel is that on?
The Facebooks.
No. The actual game, isn't it? Okay.
NBC.
Is it NBC? Okay. What's on YouTube?
That's Friday night. That's Chiefs Chargers.
Chiefs Chargers from Sao Paulo.
From Sao Paulo. That's Friday
okay. So that's YouTube. Okay. So Thursday was NBC.
Thursday NBC. Friday night is
YouTube for free.
For free
on YouTube.
Ad supported, I assume.
Probably. It's free on YouTube. It's an NFL game. There's going to be ads. I mean, it's not going to be ad free. You need commercial breaks.
Because people allowed that to happen.
If you're watching it on NBC, you're going to get commercials. What makes you think you're not going to get it on YouTube?
Yeah, but you're paying for NBC. I guess that was my point.
You've been paying for NBC since what? 2010?
You can still get NBC original for free if you have a antenna thingy.
Which you're still going to have commercials on. So
right. But I guess my point is that anytime it's on a premium streaming service, you shouldn't be having commercials.
What are they going to do in the meantime? Just show
jack off
standing around on the field?
So you're allowing people to get ad revenue instead. Yeah, fuck it. Where is the Saturday?
There's no Saturday game.
There's no Saturday. It's Sunday game.
Sunday is, it's blackout. It's region locked. But if you have NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube, you can watch all the games.
Do you on NFL Sunday ticket? Now I just want to ask because I know how much NFL Sunday ticket is. Do you get ads on that?
Yes.
You motherfuckers pay $300 and something odd dollars for the season.
Well,
and you motherfuckers get ads?
Again, you're bitching about the wrong fucking thing. When I first got NFL Sunday ticket, it was $100 a season.
Yeah.
Now it's $330 if you have YouTube TV. If you don't have YouTube TV, it's $450.
Yeah, the price is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And on top of it, the cherry on the cake, which sounds weird, but some people like cherries on it.
To me, I don't care about fucking ads because I'm not paying attention to it.
Okay, cool.
When a commercial comes up, I get to get snacks. I get to take a shit. I get to take a piss. I'll have people over. They can have smoke breaks. I don't fucking care about ads.
Okay.
Like the same with the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl halftime show because it's gonna suck, and it's just to me that's an extended commercial break for the artist that's on there.
Okay.
So I don't give a shit about ads.
Okay.
A business like I don't give a shit about WWE putting ads on fucking Peacock or Netflix.
Oh, I hate that.
I know you hate it. They're getting paid billions of dollars for them to put it on, but it's another source of revenue for WWE and the network.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
It's a business.
I guess my point is that we've allowed that to be a viable business option.
Yeah. So
that's my complaint.
Yeah. I can see it that way too. Like, I'm paying for this. Why am I getting ads?
Yeah. That was the entire point when we first started looking at streaming, is that you're paying a premium amount to get ad-free.
Well, remember when the first shit came out, there were no ads. You're paying for Hulu $9.99, you get the content. And then it's
right.
$9.99, but then it's $16.99 ad-free.
Remember the whole and I still don't understand how they didn't get sued over this. Amazon Prime Video was included with Amazon Prime.
Right.
Free, well, included.
Right.
Not free. Forever ad-free. Then all of a sudden they went, you know what, we're putting ads on this. But if you want ad-free, be an extra $3 a month. Like, fuck you guys. You know, it's the constant shitification of streaming services.
Yep.
You know, we're at the point where I have to pay $24.99 for Netflix if I want no ads and full resolution. Yeah. Unbelievable. Unfucking-believable.
You have to pay YouTube Premium to be able to listen to YouTube like this.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like your phone off.
Yep, absolutely.
That
and it's
that
not.
I hate.
And YouTube Premium is not cheap.
No,
it's. I think
it's $14 a month.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can listen to YouTube the same way you listen to literally every other app known to man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. That I hate. That's the one I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Whoever pays for that, I understand you watch YouTube a lot, and I watch YouTube a lot now. Jet Light comes out in the next couple of weeks, so I'm happy about that. But to watch it ad-free, after 5 seconds, I can click a button. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to pay $14 a month to stop going like this every 5 seconds. Now, with Hulu, it was 30 seconds. And then they raised it to 120 seconds. And then they raised it to 3 fucking minutes. And I'm like, fuck you.
And that's going to happen with YouTube too. I'm spoiler.
Oh,
100%. Because as long as people are okay with it, they're going to push it to see the limit.
And they're going to, oh, fuck yeah, Red Sox just scored 4, 11-7, bottom of the 8th. Let's go. But anyway, there's some ads I'm like, well, that's, I don't really care. Like, you're watching a TV show, there's going to be ads. Whatever, I don't care. But if you have an app, a fucking app, you're already paying for, you should not. Like Hulu, Disney Plus, that you shouldn't have to fucking pay extra for ad free. You're paying for that service. Mm-hmm. That I agree with. But again, you could also say you're paying for Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
Which is also just they're taking the local broadcast from Minneapolis and showing it in Rochester.
Why does that cost $350? That's always been my question about all of this.
It wasn't
the whole regional sports bullshit.
Because NFL has got, and this is the same thing with WWE. The NFL has gotten so huge,
Mm-hmm.
fans like me are going to pay that. Luckily, I have 2 other people who are pitching in, so it is only $100. But I mean, that's the way some people get around it too.
I,
But
I know, I understand. I'm making the point more than anything else. I'm just sick and tired of being nickel and dimed to death, and this is just my fucking mini rant over it because I'm still in pain.
going on to classic, says if I'm at tangent coming back to wrestling, that's what WWE is doing to American fans.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, ESPN, Peacock, Netflix, and possibly Google if they move the network there.
Yeah,
That's
or someplace else.
Or someplace else. That's four different services you need to get WWE content.
Which
It's
is
great
stupid.
for it's great for WWE.
It's horrible for us.
For the consumer, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Oh, and I once again get that back. You know, I'm never not going to say that from perspective of the company, from the perspective of the wrestler, professor, of anybody. But there always is a point in time that the alternative on the other side as the consumer is to walk away from the product.
True.
Yep.
And
And that's what I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people going, well, I'm not going to watch WWE if they do this. And all the comments saying, then don't watch. That's your way. That's your way of protesting. Just
Yep.
don't watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
100%.
how you do it.
And
But
if it
guess
costs
what?
them enough money, then they'll.
Yeah.
They'll
But here's the
reconsider it.
thing.
It's not going to.
The people who are going to bitch, I'm not going to watch it, are going to write posts about how they fucking hate WWE's product lately. Thought you weren't watching.
Well, my answer to you is this: is that I've canceled Peacock, so I've canceled Max too, but
I've canceled Peacock.
But
I luckily I have it in, so I don't have to pay for it.
But that's an interesting point too. Is that you're okay? How should I say this without getting us thrown off the air?
Hey, network, I dare you to throw us off the air.
There's always going to be a point in time where piracy is a thing. And if you're going to start doing 4 different solutions to watch your product as a whole, you're just inviting piracy. And one of the reasons why things like Spotify was so successful versus pirating music was that it was cheap, it was easy to do, and people were just like, okay, I'll spend $7.99 at the time and I'll just get all the music that I want. Cool. When Netflix started the streaming services, instead of pirating movies and pirating TV shows, they were like, oh, $8 and I get whatever DVDs I want. And then turned into streaming. I get whatever streaming I want. It was cheap, it was easy, and it kind of absolved the piracy thing. We're back all the way around in the circle where we've gotten so many different fragmented things that piracy is just going to shoot up through the roof again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also the matter of having so much content out there too because of these streaming services.
Yeah.
You can't just like you had 4 networks, Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS.
Mm-hmm.
And you had, ER on one. And then you had Blowing Throat on another. You had your shows that you wanted to, especially dating myself here. You have shows.
King of the Hill.
Like,
bring that up.
NCIS. I used to love 20 years ago. I haven't watched a season in probably 5 years. But you had, what time they came on. The 4 channels that comes on. Now, I have people calling me, oh, have you seen the studio on Apple TV Plus? And I'm like, never heard of it. I've heard of it, but also I'm making my point being like, no, because I don't have Apple TV Plus.
Right.
And
also, what's Apple TV Plus? In some cases, it's like, what? It's exclusively on Vudu. The fuck?
Well, it's free to download.
Yeah. But you're talking about piracy. I'm going to date myself. How about LimeWire?
Well, that's dating us.
Yeah.
Napster and LimeWire was our generation, sir.
Yeah.
You know how many? I had a freaking CD case, maybe that thick, full of fucking CDs burnt.
From LimeWire. Yeah.
And by the way, I also had movies full of fucking same thing with movies too. You could fit probably, depending on this file size, 4 or 5 movies onto a fucking DVD-R.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. It's already happening.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you're just seeing a different generation of it. Yeah.
Is it
Right.
Is it happening enough to where these studios and these WWE is going to put a stop to it? No, because they're not. Because
they don't need to.
1% of people who are pirating it don't matter to their bank account.
No.
So
Well, it doesn't matter to them anyway. They can pirate it all they want because they've already transferred the risk to the streaming company.
Right. Yep, that's true.
So when Stephanie McMahon gets on there and says Surfshark VPN for all your Netflix needs, to bring this all the way back around to the beginning,
yep,
there's legitimacy to that because and Surfshark and NordVPN and all those VPN services that are out there, they've got their fingers in every single YouTuber's back pocket and podcaster's back pocket. By the way, if you ever want a real VPN, come talk to me. But the reality is that
Yay, Red Sox won.
Did they finally win?
11-7.
Thank God.
Jesus Christ. Are they playing AAA ball over there?
Yep.
I guess my point out of all of it is that we're at the point where those types of piracy issues have basically been completely transferred. It used to be that if WWF or WWE were sending a pay-per-view throughout and they were getting direct revenue based off the number of households that had it, then they had more of an incentive to stop piracy. They have none now. They literally have none.
Because they're like, here's ESPN, here's billions of dollars. Oh, okay. Bye.
Yeah. They have unless it's literally written into their legal contract between them and ESPN, they have no incentive to stop piracy. And I think that there's going to be a lot of questions over the next few years about that if this keeps happening. So, we're just about at time here.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for a little bit more. Apparently, WWE's only held 15 house shows this year, apparently 50 during the same time period last year. One source noted that since the schedule has been reduced, events receive more attention on social media. Whenever something significant occurs, WWE talent is loving the fact that there is less house shows.
Well, yeah, I guess so. When you used to work 250 days a year.
Yeah. They're down to what, 130-ish?
Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good gig.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it said one talent mentioned a strong preference for the current scale-back schedule as it allows for occasional weekends off, more time at home, and additional recovery time. The talent stated, I don't miss house shows at all. They're fun to wrestle on, but the current method is much better. It makes sense that they still do have them here and there, making them that much more special, which I agree with. Like, AEW not running house shows, I don't mind it, but I don't like it. I'm indifferent about it. Because, yes, there's talent signed to AEW contracts, but they're able to work anywhere, which is cool. Mm-hmm. But not every one of them does that. So I think the people who aren't booked,
they're in an awkward situation where, let's say, I'll give.
And well, I also want to say this: how many of the top talent go to indie shows? It's not as much.
Mox. That's it.
It's not as much as you think.
Yeah.
So they could be. I know they're doing a one in Australia, a house show in Australia. Well, they're down there, but
the thing is that when you are a top talent in a major company like AEW,
you don't need to.
Well, you don't need to, but even if you did want to, you have to price yourself in a position to make that happen.
Mhm.
And most indies
Can't.
like literally only GCW, and you're not going to have John Moxley on a GCW show when with Natty Neidhart and bringing in WWE superstars.
Right.
I like the possibility that could happen, but here's the other piece of this. Let's say you're a lower tier in AEW. Nick Wayne, great example, because he used to work for GCW. He just still comes back on occasion. His cost of getting there is probably so high for what he brings that they would never bring him back in. Or if they did, it would be a one-off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or if the person did it, it would be as a favor and then taking a lower payout.
Exactly.
Like Cody Rhodes was saying when he was talking about bookings with when he was interviewing Kevin Owens. He said he might take a lower booking if it's something that he wanted to do. A lower booking fee if it's something he wanted to do.
Sleazy's mentioned multiple times on this show about Cody Rhodes and Excite. But you're making my point for me, though. They could be running house shows. Yeah. And they could be probably drawing decent. They just don't. And I'm not saying you're going to do it every weekend. Once a month will be fine. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a missed opportunity by them.
I agree. Like 100% I agree with that, because I feel like that what they're doing right now is, and this is why it brought me to the second piece of this, but what they're doing right now at the 2300 Arena should have been a bunch of house shows too. They could have easily done, instead of, let's say, I don't know, they've got the ring set up, they could have done a Friday night house show here or there or something of that nature. And that would have been great, because then they'd be using talent they wouldn't normally bring in. And they would get a payday in Philadelphia, and that crowd would be hot. And on the other side of that, you have people getting a chance to see AEW at a cheaper rate because it's not TV.
True.
Bushiroad has published his annual fiscal year report for its sports business.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to hear this.
The report, which is New Japan and Stardom.
Yep.
The report indicates that the revenue for New Japan and Stardom totals $43 million, a decline of $44.8 million. Additionally, the profit decreased to $1.2 million, down from $3 million. Yeah. They're only making $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Well, with a $44.8 million revenue just from last year, they're down.
So you're down 1 point. Yeah,
you're down 1.8 from a 44.8 million. That's not that bad, though.
Well, the problem is that they were the cost of the aggregate revenues going out because a lot of the big name stars are also leaving.
Yeah.
So like Naito and like most of their top stars.
Half your profit.
Yeah.
Is not great.
And bringing in 1.2 million on a fiscal year is atrocious.
Yes, they're still up, but next year they may be at a loss.
They might be.
They might be running at a loss.
Yeah, hell, the NBA's been doing it for 30 years.
Well, WA was it kind of a subsidy with an NBA.
Sure. So. And they're still losing money. My hands over fist. So.
Well, they made a shit ton of money off that Stardom show in Philly. Like
the one we went to?
Yeah.
That was 70 minutes long.
Like in terms of and I think I've talked about those tickets. Those were not bad tickets, but they were not front row, and they were still $75 a piece.
No. And it was a fun show.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
But it was short.
It was short, and it was expensive for how short it was.
Was it better than the one he got me to?
Yes! God damn it, yes! The backlot brawl between the two bums at the 2300 Arena had more story to it.
Yes.
Love it.
God damn it. Fucking show.
Trying to find something else. I don't think I.
While this was going on, I did want to touch on, because I'm a union guy, so this also has to tie into those shows. People probably are very aware of the fact that the IATSE did boycott the show in Philadelphia, because now there was a lot of fucking news about who was in,
Okay,
like,
so explain to people who are not from your tri-state area.
okay. So
What's
basically what's happened, and there's like a lot of misinformation about this. AEW came to town. They're spending a residency of about a month in the 2300 Arena on Swanson Street. The problem is the 2300 Arena used union workers, which is great, but they use Jacksonville union workers. And the problem is not necessarily that they use the Jacksonville union workers, but they weren't paid the same prevailing wage as if they were working in Philadelphia. That is a problem on the 2300 Arena specifically, not AEW. So now, the other thing about this, which was fucking ridiculously dumb, is that the 2300 Arena is literally across the street from the union office. You idiots.
Yep.
Why the fuck would you even try that? Obviously, they'd been picketing it. I was down there at one point for reasons I'm just going to say.
Cheesesteaks.
Also true, but not the total reason. It was one of the reasons why I wasn't on the show last week.
Oh, fuck you went to IKEA. Fuck you.
I mean that too, but I didn't do that while doing this. But the point out of the entire matter is that it was a 2300 IAT SE issue, not an AEW IAT SE issue. And I want to make that very clear because a lot of hate was getting sent to AEW for no reason.
So how I'm not part of the union. I don't know how this works.
Mhm.
How was the union from Jacksonville able to work in the Philadelphia arena? Because I know states are different. I know in New York, if you do not use a New York union, you cannot use anything.
Right, and it's the same unions too that you're talking about. It's the same thing. The difference was that you have to pay them Philly rates.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
all right, okay. So they got underpaid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously the union's going to go, well, you should have used us. But if you're going to use your local guys, which AEW absolutely should be using because it's safer for them to use the guys that know how to set up their stages,
right?
That you have to pay them the Philly prevailing wage, not the Jacksonville prevailing wage. And that was the biggest complaint. Obviously, there's always going to be a little, well, why didn't you choose us, man? You know, we're local. We're literally across the street. What the fuck you doing? You should have been pushing towards us to get the union. And I get that argument as well. But the big problem was them not paying because then they're basically skirting union wages.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the big difference. You're absolutely right, though. New York's IATSE union, especially New York City, if you do not, you cannot touch pipe and drape at all. It doesn't matter if you're doing a convention, if you're doing a wrestling show, you cannot do anything without using IATSE union workers, or you will be thrown out of the city. Never run again. So.
WWE reportedly purchases local ads during AEW Dynamite and HBO Max.
Cool.
I mean, AEW did it with.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
It's the same demo.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Question: have we heard anything else more on the Rajah Jackson situation?
Oh, yes, I do have an update. Psycho Stu is out of the hospital. He got fucked up though. He had multiple jaw fractures, missing teeth. I think he broke massive concussion, a bunch of things, but he's stable enough and is out of the hospital. Jesus Christ. I know I wasn't on the show for that, but fuck me.
I think on the sports show, somebody booked him. However, they backtracked it and said because of the backlash, they canceled the booking.
As they should have.
Some fucking shindy promotion in California booked him. No, I never even heard of this fucking promotion.
Shindy's gonna shindy. You know what else?
And then they got so much backlash, they fucking canceled it.
Fucking bullshit. It just. I'm the worst fucking take in the world over it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
I basically said that the kid was working and too bad, you know? Like,
no.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Go read his entire thing and whatnot, but yeah.
Cody Rhodes and wife Brandy announced birth of a second child, and people are like, well, she wasn't pregnant. What the fuck? It was through a surrogate because she had such a difficult pregnancy for the first child.
Yep.
She cannot have her children, and they wanted a second child.
Who cares? You know, it's like, fuck. You know, they wanted a second child.
Not be able to get your wife pregnant for a second time. You're a fucking weird.
Go fuck yourselves, guys. Just because you're a loser virgin in a basement doesn't mean that other people can't have children.
Go jerk off to fucking Tony Khan. That's all I got to say to that.
Yep.
Additional information on AEW's pay-per-view potentially coming to HBO Max soon.
At additional price again.
Let me see here.
Like it's not going to be included.
Sources close to the situation anticipate the other platform will continue to show AEW pay-per-views even though they are integrated into HBO Max. The report also mentions several possibilities concerning pricing. One suggests is that the cost of HBO Max should be deducted from the price of AEW pay-per-views for each purchase. What? One other idea applies a $10 discount to Max subscribers. Yeah. What? Currently, there has been no discussions about offering AEW pay-per-views on HBO Max at no additional cost. Of course not, as this would require significant changes to the promotional rights within Warner Brothers Discovery, given that pay-per-view revenue is a major income. Okay, I didn't read the whole full sentence, so I backtrack on that. A major income source for AEW, which is true.
Yeah. So they're $50 a piece, and they're getting hundreds of thousands of buys.
I think John Canton posted something about Forbidden Door where it was $55.95 in Canada.
Was it
on Amazon Prime? AEW currently has Amazon Prime as their distributor for its pay-per-views, as well as Triller for international broadcasts. Although Triller is no longer airing them in the U.S. for obvious reasons, HBO Max will be promoted as the preferred platform for AEW pay-per-views during their broadcasts.
That makes sense. I'm okay with it. It is what it is in that respect.
This is interesting too. Fightful Select was informed at the time of the initial announcement that HBO Max was not yet adequately prepared for live pay-per-views or other purchase-type broadcasts. Some were reportedly surprised that the integration was announced at that moment. That's a lie, because they air live shit all the time.
They may air live shit all the time, but they might not have a mechanism to purchase additional content. Okay. And I think that's where the question was. And the reality is that they can build that in. That's not that hard to do. It's just you got to make sure you're testing it. You got to make sure it's secure. You got to make sure it's PCI compliant. There's all sorts of different pieces of that. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they do that way. And whatever, it's just a way to get it.
I want to give Max people discounts because that's going to be a confusing clusterfuck to where like this person got the pay-per-view, so now we got to discount them less. Is that how I read that?
Well, what they're thinking, I believe, is that if you're buying it on Amazon Prime or traditional pay-per-view route, it's $50. But if you get it on Max, you get a $10 discount, so it's $40 on Max.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just a discount revenue stream for the consumer, but it's a separate incentive for the consumer to buy Max. Period. Full stop. Well, you want to save $10 on each one of your pay-per-views? Come on over to Max. It's an interesting incentive to do it that way. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do that, but hey, whatever. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
You're missing one of the big rumors.
What's that?
Jey Uso and Jada Parker.
I didn't know anything about this.
Evidently, they were recorded with Jay being overly friendly with Jada.
I don't think Jey Uso's married.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
Oh, that's right. He
Two
has
kids.
fuck them kids.
He has 2 kids and three bulldogs, I think it was.
4 letters, 1 word. Fuck.
Yep. He's been married since 2014.
Yeah, well, get on the road and shit happens.
He went to the University of Directional Alabama.
What?
Southeastern Alabama.
West.
No.
Western Alabama.
Directional Alabama.
Yeah,
So
it's like directional Louisiana.
Yeah, so basically, like in college football, there's like Southeast Louisiana State. So I go directional. One of the games we had to pick, Heavy G did that. I literally put
Directional.
Louisiana Tech over directional Louisiana.
Louisiana.
That's phenomenal. That's absolutely
because you have Alabama State, then you have Southeastern Alabama State.
You have Southern Alabama, you have Southeast Alabama.
You have Michigan, then you have Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan.
You have like Southwest Northern Michigan State.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Oh God. No. I'm out. Just give me names. I believe they are the Rambling Wreck.
Or Georgia Tech.
Rambling Wreck of Georgia Tech. Even though their mascot's a yellow jacket?
I mean, yeah, but it was an old.
He met his wife in fucking high school. They've been high school sweethearts.
Yes. You Wikipedia?
Yep.
Well, how
dogs like Pongo, Mongo?
I don't give a shit about the dogs, yeah. But
hey, how dare you? What are their names? Pongo, Mongo, and Stongo?
Pongo. Is that Pongo?
Queasy, Wheezy, and Sleazy.
Thank you. How dare you disrespect the dogs? They did nothing to you. Let's wrap this up because we're at 90 minutes. Heavy G, put yourself.
Bulldog names are Pongo, Mumble, and Jax.
Nice, very nice.
You can catch me in the Hall of Famer Fatman on the Best Darn Sports Show, period 2, where we'll be discussing opening night of the NFL season. Also, major disruptions in college football's top 25 with 6 different ranked teams losing, including 3 in the top 6.
I was going to say, there was 3 top 10 matchups. One of them, half of them were going to lose.
Yep. A big upset, fines happening in the ACC, and a whole lot more. I'm probably going to talk about Fatman's favorite sport, baseball, with the playoff races coming up.
So
that's Thursday.
We did a pop-up show about Heavy G's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, and how they lost Micah Parsons. And I saw a meme about how North Carolina lost by almost as much as the age gap between Bill Belichick and his girlfriend. They got stomped last night.
They got thumped. But yeah, we'll here talk about that. Talk about like I said, the playoffs and much more at 6:00 Thursday night. Best Darn Sports Show, period 2. Don't miss it.
Awesome. And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. The non-sports guy gives a wrestling or sports trivia thing for the sports guys. I'll workshop that still.
Yeah.
Today's more of a brain teaser, I guess. What is the weirdest scoring play in NFL history that's completely possible but has never actually happened?
It's like some drop kick or
No,
something.
because
that happened last year.
didn't that happened last year? But also Doug Flutie did that one year.
Scoring play that's never happened. It's like a 1-point play.
You are correct. It is a 1-point play.
I just don't remember how you can achieve a 1-point play. Isn't like it's like 40 fucking things have to happen or something, and then it fucking
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I don't remember how you have to achieve it, but I know there is a 1-point play in the NFL.
It's only happened a couple of times in college football. It's never happened in the NFL. It's called the 1-point safety. It happens when the extra point kick has been blocked. The defense grabs the ball but fumbles it, and then the original kicking team recovers it and backs into their own end zone and is tackled there. Yeah. And that is a 1-point safety. It's never happened in the NFL. I bring it up for multiple reasons. Obviously, the beginning of NFL season, and also if you've been living under a goddamn fucking rock, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are now engaged.
Yeah, we mentioned that last week.
Yeah. Are you sure? Did anyone not mention it?
I mean, and also, Taylor Swift got a ring before Dak Prescott. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
That's funny. In our fantasy draft, we said, "Yeah, guys, I'm taking
Travis Swift.
Travis Swift." I'm like, "Oh,
Travis Swift." God. People are already changing his name on on his jerseys in Madden. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fatman.
We're Sleazy Fatman, X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, all that stuff. Catch full episodes on YouTube and Twitch. Just search Sleazy Fatman. Premium content's on that OnlyFans at the wrestling show. Be sure to follow, subscribe, hit the bell on YouTube so you never miss an episode. Ryan's not here, but I will put it over. I believe we're doing After Dark, where we do the 69th episode of Wrestling Jeopardy. Sleazy's gonna fucking kill. Yes. But check out thewrestlingshow.com for articles, merch, and so much more. So with the thanks to Heavy G, as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan and his Coke habit. Hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Hot dog's not a sandwich. You fat fuck. Tacos and burritos in Indiana are considered sandwiches, but they're not. You're fucking stupid. Next week, I will not be on because I will be shitting my fucking guts out due to a colonoscopy. So have fun, guys.
On location.
Yeah,
on location.
You do not want that.
I think I do.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.